Hello, fake sinners, and welcome to this week's meeting of the Sad Kids Record Society. I'm your host, Adam, and this week I'm listening to Limelight by Rush.
And I'm your other host, Lilli, and I'm listening to Drop Dead by Olivia Rodrigo.
But we'll talk about that later. For now, let's drop the needle.
This is amazing. You are literally like my musical soulmate.
This is a bop.
And then the fireworks and our pyrotechnics and all this other stuff.
Yeah, this is actually a WWE podcast. Nobody ever did.
God, I fucking hope not. WWE is fucking ass.
Thankfully, I don't keep enough with it consistently for it to be one.
Well, it's ass just like watching it. I did.
Oh, sure.
I did. No, I did not pay them money. Let me be clear, but I watched WrestleMania this past weekend.
Sure.
And it was not good. The main event of the second night was very good, but it was not enough to save the rest of it, unfortunately. But also, they're owned by TKO, who owns the UFC and like all these things, and they're fucking running everything to the ground. And they're selling out to the Saudis, Saudi Arabia, and they're like cozying up to fucking RFK and like all this other stuff. It is a bad company. If you remotely enjoy the WWE, please don't watch it and watch AEW instead. All Elite Wrestling. It's great.
I will provide the steroids for the wrestlers. It's about my best RFK that I got.
Oh, okay. I was like, what stroke did you have? Golly. Yeah, we're here. It's a podcast. I'm Lilli. He's Adam. And we're continuing our coverage of the Black Parade.
Yeah.
With the next two songs in sequence. We're doing The Sharpest Lives and House of Wolves today, which is very exciting. How are you feeling? How have you felt about the overview? How have you felt about the opening tracks? How's your heart?
Probably better than it was last time we recorded, I think.
Yeah, probably. For the Catholics and fellow Catholics out there, or former Catholics out there, how's your heart?
Oh, God. Broken. It's fine.
Yeah.
I think
Landslide by Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, right. I know. It's going to really get me going. Get me to the happiest places. I don't know. I think this season's off to a fun start. I really do. Yeah. I think we've had a strong opening, like we haven't had that in a while. I guess on this iteration of the show, we've only had this now. So that's pleasant for people joining us.
All Killer No Filler, which is an album we may talk about later.
So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. How are you feeling coming into the new season? Let me ask you a question as you shove noodles into your mouth. That seems efficient.
I'm eating spaghetti. And I feel really good about that. I feel like I really enjoy this album, and I really enjoy music. And I want to call attention to my dope-ass local pizza joint t-shirt that I just got.
Hell yeah.
It's called Pizza Dive, and it's got a beaver on it. If you're not watching the YouTube, it's very good. I don't know. I feel really great.
Yeah. I loved also that, like, looking ahead, this isn't the only fun that we're going to have. So that's exciting. I'm not even talking like just this album, but like what we're doing in the future. We're going to continue to have fun. We're not going to be stuck in a 3-album fucking rut.
Yeah, that's the cool thing. The thing that I love about doing the podcast this way and like kind of sourcing our albums and when we're not like kind of stuck in with one artist the entire way through.
Yeah.
Is that is that like my brain turned off and is currently in the process of rebooting. Give me 1 second. It's that we get to pick, instead of like going through like a lull period of an artist's like discography, like we did with Panic.
Right.
We can pick like the hot fucking shit and then run it. And so like looking, and we've talked about this too. I had it I closed it, so let me pull it back up just because we're here. But we talked about this, and I'm pretty ready to like say it. So we've got season 1 is the Black Parade here. We're gonna take that week break at the end after the ranking. We've got our next deep cut, which is Kinky Boots, the musical we said we were gonna cover. Season 2, I think we've said this is gonna be Brand New Eyes by Paramore, which is very exciting. And then our deep cut after that is going to be Vices and Virtues by The Art of Dying, or by Art of Dying. I'm sorry, it's not The Art of Dying. And I don't think I've announced we've announced what season 3 is going to be yet.
I don't believe we did.
I think I'm ready to say that season 3 is going to be, and this is why I said that the pretense of the emo concept was going to kind of fly out the window. It's a music podcast, and we have that's our brand. But season 3 is going to be Megalithic Symphony by AWOL Nation, which is another album that is on my favorite albums of all time list for sure. So I'm very excited to talk about that. And the deep cut at the end of that season is going to be the music of the video game Kingdom Hearts. So look forward to that. When season 2 gets kicking off, we'll start introducing like the next season. So you'll find out what season 4 is at the beginning of season 2. But those are our first 3 seasons. So really excited. I'm very, very pleased about like what's going on. Again, so far, like if I'm looking through our seasons, I see season 1 it's the Black Parade. Yeah, fucking dope. I see season 2 it's Brand New Eyes. I see season 3 it's Megalithic Symphony. I see season 4 it's Secrets. And I'm going through and I see season 5 and 6. We've got like in theory planned out to season fucking 23. And we don't got a bad bitch in the bunch.
Nope.
We got a few bad bitches, but we don't got a bad bitch, and that's really the exciting thing.
Nope.
So that's cool. But again, we're here for suggestions as well. We've got like a whole list of things that we want to do and talk about. But we're open to suggestions. We are willing to adjust things if things make sense. So yeah, we're really excited to keep going with this, and this is a great first season, I think, to kind of kick it all off.
Yeah, it's good shit.
It's good shit. I don't know.
We also have not faltered on community feedback. So that's exciting too. People are still reaching out.
Mm-hmm.
People are still emailing, and Instagram group is constantly moving.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That's almost where more people need to come in as well. But
Instagram.
Yeah.
Show up on Insta. I know people got them Instas. I know some people got those Finstas. Know what I'm saying?
Does anybody have grams? Probably can't ask that question. FBI don't like that question.
No. You got it. You do it for the gram.
Oh, but you don't got grams.
But you don't got grams, and I think that's a really important distinction we need to make in this particular situation, so that we don't get in trouble.
Yeah, I can dig it.
With Cash Patel, his sleepy ass.
Why is everybody so tired?
I don't know. I'm tired. Listen, it's the one relatable thing I've got with Cash Patel is I'm also tired, man. I get it. I'd sleep too.
It's fine.
It's fine. The country's fine. We're not going to die.
I did definitely have to ask somebody today, local to me, if they would please not share the fact that there's a podcast that's been recorded by somebody in the town they live in with other students because I don't think I can handle more high schoolers coming to our podcast and yelling at us about things, and B, specifically high schoolers from this town coming at us yelling about things.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's an ill-advised gambit to be like, no more high schoolers. I think it's just the nature of the beast.
Oh yeah, no,
we're gonna get the high schoolers, and that's okay.
I'm fine as long as they don't come from where I live.
Sure.
Sure. If I have never seen you in the same hallway, perfect. And I'm not talking a hallway that I went to high school in. I'm talking about a high school that my kids go to high school.
I was going to say, if there's a potential chance that you could be friends of my children, then please do not listen to this podcast.
Especially a nemesis. I've already done enough shit talking about my kids on this podcast. I don't need your fucking help.
Yeah. Well, their bullies might listen to the podcast and you're giving them ammo.
Might. Yeah, probably.
So,
can't blame
also, about this Band-Aid on the back of my fist, because we took the cats to the vet.
Oh.
One of them fucking got me good, like they're being little brats.
You can't really see it. I got bitch slapped. Oh, you kind of can. I got bitch slapped by a cat.
Which one?
And then I just saw the bruise this morning. Yeah, well, that was this instance. I've been bitch slapped by plenty of cats, but you know what I'm saying?
Is that a euphemism? No, I mean, I don't like it when you say no. I'm saying I don't like that one bit. You can't do that. That's against the law. I hate that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got. Well, you said fuck it, so you go ahead. Finish your thought.
I looked in the mirror and I was like, "You look like a crackhead this morning." I mean, sometimes I still do, regardless. But
if you look in the mirror and don't like what you see, etc., etc.
That's true.
But that was last week. This is this week. We're going to talk about Sharpest Lives and House of Wolves. But before that, we got to have a little bit of mail time.
Yep.
The first thing that I want to say here in mail time is that...
Did you say the House of Wolves?
Yeah.
We're doing This Is How I Disappear in the Sharpest Lives.
You're right. You're right. I pulled up the wrong song. That's my mistake.
That's fine. It's all good.
That's my bad.
Sometimes that shit happens. It's all right.
Sometimes that shit happens.
No faults. No faults on this podcast.
No faults. Everything's fine. It just starts with an H, and then I pulled up because they both start with H, and so my brain flipped them. But no, we are indeed talking about This Is How I Disappear in the Sharpest Lives. But before we do that, we have some letters. I was reminded that we have a YouTube channel, and of course we do.
Oh yeah.
But I published the video episodes on our YouTube channel, Sad Kids Record Society, on YouTube. But I forget that we have the podcast feed going directly to YouTube, so we have the non-video episodes on YouTube as well. And people are commenting on those. Not a ton, but I was reminded today via Instagram from Boots on the Ground, Caitlin Taylor.
Hey.
Who wrote on YouTube for the overview episode. Fun fact, I have the same birthday as Gerard Way, and I'm a 2000 baby, so I just turned 26 with a rock on emoji. Hell yeah, happy belated birthday.
Hell yeah.
Caitlin, appreciate you.
Second that.
Katie Slade.
Katie Slade to get in these comments.
Boots on the ground, it's Katie Slade.
That's good.
I do want to read. Do you want to read the comment from our little bitch? Little bitch. Elliot Holmes has a little message for us here.
Being a little bitch about things. You were being kind of a little bitch about things in the chat. In that chat. Yeah, it's only when Elliot's around.
Mm-hmm. And
so
all the other times as well. But
I mean, most of the other times I'm sitting here like touching my nipples. So I'm sorry for anybody that's watching the video podcast. I'll tell you about that later on. Why? Well, you, not the listeners. Yeah. You want me to read? No, it's great. You want me to read his comment here then, this little bitch?
Read Little Bitch's comment, Elliot Holmes, please.
All right. His little bitch comment says, my misheard lyric for the end is what sin is despair. I never thought of it too much, but yeah, that doesn't make sense. Also, please drag this season out so that when I see MCR in Minneapolis in August, not going to happen, it'll be podcast relevant. Nope. Even if we did all the songs as one single episode per song, still wouldn't be.
Still wouldn't work. Little bitch. So you read that like I read that, because my misheard lyric is what sin is despair, right? And I gave my biblical reasoning for it. Elliot's misheard lyric is no, that doesn't make any fucking sense. It's the exact same thing. Wait, now I'm confused.
Well, yeah, so then it's then few lines down that he says his is specifically what is sin is also despair, which he forgets to put in the original message.
Okay, yeah. What is sin is also despair is what he thought it was.
Castlevania ass bullshit.
Castlevania. What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
If not also despair.
If not also despair. I remember years ago, I will not be able to find it to save my life, but years ago, I made an edit because I saw a greeting card, just a blue card that said, it was blue card with text inside of it that said, "What is a dad?" It was like a Father's Day card, and then I edited the inside to say a miserable pile of secrets.
Damn.
Anyway, we do have some emails to talk about today.
Yes.
We we have an email from one Tyler Washington, who you may know, Adam. Hey, Lilli, it's me. It just says to me, hey, Lilli, it's me, one of your favorite people to hate, Tyler. Yes, that Tyler. And hey, Adam, I'm sure Lilli can tell you why she hates me. Oh, Adam might know. Adam used to be in the Discord a bunch.
Yeah.
I don't actually hate Tyler. It's just fun to make fun of him.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Sorry. I took a bite of spaghetti realizing that I probably should have not done that and finished reading the email, huh? That's pretty sick. Tyler continues. Fun fact, Dead was the first song I've heard for this album, thanks to the Xbox 360 version of Guitar Hero 2. Until this day, still stands as one of my top 5 MCR songs of all time. So when I found out that this song had a prequel with the end, it was mind-blowing for my little old 13-year-old self. As I have more thoughts on the album, I will save them as you both continue on the journey. But fun, interesting theory that I think has been disproven, but still fun to believe, is that the album is not in order, but backwards. And it kind of makes sense if you think about the song and their titles with the lyrics. I will take my leave now before this gets rambly, so good day. I don't know that I've heard Thank you, Tyler. This is Tyler, first-time writer. Newer listener.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've heard the backwards theory before. I don't know.
No, I'm not.
So I'm looking at it.
I'm acquainted with the backwards man, but not the backwards Black Parade.
I'm acquainted with the backwards hat looking cool as shit, but not the backwards theory. I'll have to investigate that a little further. That's interesting. So thank you, Tyler. We also have an email from the child. It's Lotus.
Down to the fucking wire.
Literally down to the wire. Hello there. I'm so happy to finally hear you guys talk about this incredible album and holy shit language, the opening songs. A bunch of star eyes emojis here. I love the end. It was one of my favorite MCR songs back in freshman year. I have a voice memo on my phone of me doing a ukulele cover that I go back and listen to from time to time. Yeah, great song. And then Dead. More star eyes emojis. I don't think I can say anything that wasn't already said. One of the songs that I'm most excited to see live in August. Speaking of, everybody's fucking going to go see My Chemical Romance with me, except us. That's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. Whatever. Speaking of the MCR tour, Lilli, if you were in Seattle for leg one, not only would you have been their opening night, but also Violent Femmes as an opener. I was begging my parents to take me to that concert. I fucking love Violent Femmes so fucking much. Language.
Yeah, Jesus.
And also, thank you for rubbing that in, Lotus.
Right. Yeah.
All the openers for the MCR tour were awesome, though. I get Iggy Pop. That's pretty cool. Anyway, one thing, listen to the Dead solo and listen to Woody the Woodpecker. That was something that I didn't mention, but it's something that I've always heard. That Woody Woodpecker. You're welcome. You can't unhear it. Also, I have something I want to say about this album, but I'm saving it until the end of the season. Ominous.
They're gonna forget. They're gonna forget.
They're gonna forget. You're gonna forget.
Same as that fucking me essay. It's gone.
No, that's turning into a dissertation, apparently. A college essay, which is crazy, but good for you. Also, since y'all were talking about like sad songs and stuff, I want to share a song I've been enjoying recently, which is Buckle by Florence and the Machine. Who I was gonna see live with my lesbian ex last week, but we decided not to go because state testing. And if that isn't the gayest sentence ever, then I don't know what is.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. Anyways, this song is so good. It's from her album Everybody Scream that came out on Frank Yarrow Day, aka Halloween. And y'all, that whole album is good, but that song, it's so good. Please listen. It will hurt you, but it is so good. Hope y'all are well. Very sad that I had to miss my radio show today and I didn't get to do my weekly break about the pod, LMFAO. Also going to see the band Thursday this Sunday. Super excited. Farewell, friends. Lotus. Help, and then sends a follow-up email. Help, this email reads like I'm a crazy person. I'm fine, sorta. I'm just sleepy. Thank you. Thank you, child. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been sent at like your time, and they're tired. They're tired at this time of day. Mm-hmm. Good God.
Yeah.
The youth can't be tired this early.
I think. Yeah, I guess it would be my time. No, I think I'm like right on the. Yeah, I think they're your time.
Oh, then they definitely can't be tired at this time.
Even worse.
Jesus, come on.
Jesus.
Don't fucking drink a Monster. We know what the hell happens then. You are not allowed those anymore.
Oh God, you're grounded if you drink a Monster, kid.
Yes.
Turn to a fucking crack addict. It's crazy. We don't have any Spotify comments. I think that's it for this week. So thank you all for writing in. We appreciate everybody's letters and comments.
Yep.
You want to write in. If you want to write in, you can send us an email at thediscopod@gmail.com. That's going to be our email address where you can send in letters if you so choose to do it that way. Also follow us on Instagram and message us on Instagram. Sad Kids Record Society on Instagram.
Maybe get added to the family.
Yeah, maybe you can add to the family. You can also comment on YouTube. That's a good place to go, and we will be checking that more frequently. So please comment on the YouTube videos and the podcast episodes, and review the podcast.
Also, do us a favor and tell us if you watch the videos, because that would be helpful.
Yeah, we get views on. We get an okay amount of views on the videos, but
sure.
It's one of those things.
Which ones of you are doing it?
Let us know. It's one of those things where it's just like, it's the way that we record it. It's so easy to just record the video and then cut a video and export the audio from the video.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense to that. Because I know we talked about some like overly engineered thing about like, okay, we're going to do videos for these types of episodes and these types of episodes and not these types of episodes. But maybe this episode, and it's just like, it just makes more fucking sense to just do videos from now on.
All of it.
So, all of it. I just have to get like right with not wearing makeup in as many videos. But I'm wearing it today.
I got to start wearing more.
You probably do. Yeah.
Probably should. Wouldn't hurt.
Probably should.
Definitely fix this thing.
Yeah. Get some concealer on that. You'll be right as rain.
It'll be good.
So good.
The shade snow.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure, and they have a shade just for you at your local drugstore. I'm a Maybelline girl now. I'm a believer. This shit right here. Listen, if you are a person who wears makeup, this Maybelline Super. I don't even know if you can. Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. It's a lipstick. This shit does not transfer whatsoever, and I like it because it's like a wand, so you have like more control over like how you put it on. It's really nice.
Hell yeah. I did like the shades that I saw last week.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd show them on the podcast, but I've got that shade.
That was like right after.
This is Makeup Break with Mom here. I've got this one is called Artist, which is the one I just showed you. This one is a pretty deep red one called Dancer. Hold me closer. We've got kind of like a coral peach one called Inspirer. You see that there? We've got a kind of like a dark red, kind of maroon tone one called Voyager. They've got fun names. And last but certainly not least, we've got Thrill Seeker, which...
Dick Ripper.
Bro, I'm doing a fucking haul here, and you're being weird about it. You're being a cis white man about it is what you're doing.
Actually, I need you to ask Alessio for a Makeup with Mom jingle.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, that's a new segment on this podcast, I suppose. Anyway, I also want to throw out there the sound system jingle that you've heard for the last 2 weeks and in this episode. That was me. I did that one. Alessio did the rest of them, but I did the sound system one because I was feeling fancy. Anyway, thank you, Alessio, for all your hard work. I appreciate you so much, and I love you.
Yes.
Yeah, but again, all those places, and review the podcast, please. It helps a lot. And I think that's it for mailbag or mail time. You have anything you want to say before we move on to the meat of the episode?
I think we cut right into it.
Let's cut right into the meat. We're going to talk about This Is How I Disappeared.
Yes.
And not House of Wolves.
Nathan quoted as saying emo is a pile of shit.
Oh shit, yes.
Why is that?
Well, emo as it is today, emo is basically a pair of jeans and a haircut.
Oh my god. Go! What a great song, man.
Oh.
I don't think there is I'm going to say this right now, and it's what's going to make ranking really difficult, because I don't think there's a bad song on this fucking album. There's not a single bad song. I don't think there's not a single even close to mid song on this album. They're all at least good to great.
Right.
Like, I fucking love this album. But yeah, track number 3 is called This Is How I Disappear. We don't have any like special knowledge or information about these songs. So we're just going to read the credits and get right into it, if that's okay with you, Mr. Adam, sir.
That sounds perfect.
Perfect. That was a really good Street Fighter Perfect announcer. Perfect. It's pretty
perfect.
Good. Perfect. This Is How I Disappear was released on October 23rd, 2006, produced by My Chemical Romance and Rob Cavallo, Writers Bob Breyer, Frank Iero, Ray Toro, Mikey Way, and Gerard Way. That's My Chemical Romance. In case you didn't know.
Those are the ways.
Mm-hmm. Mastered at Sterling Sound, mixed at Resonate Music in Burbank, California. Label Reprise Records. Drums, Bob Breyer. Background vocals, Frank Iero and Ray Toro. Rhythm guitar, Frank... Ooh, God, this cough is going to be the death of me. Rhythm guitar, Frank Iero. Frank Iero. Bass guitar, Mikey Way. Percussion, Bob Breyer. Lead vocals, Gerard Way. Songs and interpreted... What the fuck, dude? So... I think it has to do with allergies or like maybe asthma. I don't know. But sure. I have this constant cough. So like if you hear me on this podcast, when I laugh a lot, I cough. And I'm not sick. It's just I've had this cough for a really long fucking time. And I think it's the air in Ohio is fucking with me because I don't think I had the cough when I was living in Seattle. I'd have to go back and listen to old episodes. But
oh, sure.
There's just not a fucking time of the year when I don't have a fucking cough. And it just gets really bad as allergy season approaches. And so that's why, like, even worse. And that's why I think it's allergies. But I'm going to get some Flonase and see if that helps.
You need that Pacific Northwest life, that air.
I need that air. I need that Pacific air, man. Anyway, sorry. Songs that interpolate This Is How I Disappear. The Monsters Spawn Down Here by Quentin Lovejoy. It was also covered by Victims. This Is How I Disappear by Glimmers. And This Is How I Disappear by Creeper. And we've got some translations. We've got En Espanol, Spanish, and Portuguese. Portuguese. Sugar gay.
The monsters spawn down here is what I say every time I pull down my pants.
Please. Read the fucking tags, you miserable git.
The tags are rock, gothic rock, alternative, rock opera, concept album, USA, in English, glam rock, emo pop, post-hardcore, pop punk, emo, alternative rock. Is this our first stint into gothic rock for this podcast? I don't recall saying that last week.
I don't think it's our for this podcast. I don't think so. I couldn't begin to tell you. Hold on. Let me look at this. Let's see. Yeah, gothic rock was not on Dead. And it was also not on The End. So yeah, it's our first gothic rock for the season. This Is How I Disappear.
All right.
Yeah. Some comments down here. Another perfect song by My Chemical Romance. Yep, 5 years ago. This one is funny. 5 years ago, I loved this song and was happy to see the lyrics because sometimes Guard has an accent.
Guard way.
Oh man, you remember how we were calling Brendan? We've called Brendan Boyd.
Yep.
That's Guard. That's Guard. That man's Guard from now on. Sometimes Guard has
3 episodes to find that.
We did it. It's Guard. It's just Guard now.
Thanks, random genius person.
Somebody also 3 years ago said, I'm literally going to kiss Ray Toro on the mouth.
With permission.
I think that I'm not going to read it out loud, but I think that the last comment is a fucking personal ad.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Anyway.
That looks like it should be written on a bathroom stall somewhere.
Probably.
Craigslist misconnections, that bitch.
They don't. You can't do that anymore. They took misconnections off like
years ago, probably
7 or 8 years ago. At this point, I used to like looking at those just to see like the fucking weird shit that goes on in fucking Craigslist personals.
Oh yeah.
Ohio's Craigslist personals used to be really entertaining to read, but
Wichita's were always funny as shit because it was like some of this sounds like the most terrifying thing anybody could ever get into.
Yeah, but much like. Bad idea to do a misconnection and like meet somebody on Craigslist, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Not a great idea. Although I will say I did buy my very first car I bought on Craigslist.
See, that feels right, though.
Yeah. It was a Honda. No. Chevy Impala 2001.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it got wrecked real bad. Anyway, I really like this song.
Yes. I think it's a good song. Hell of an opener. Hell of a fucking beginning to a song.
Hell of a fucking intro. And I feel that like gothic rock thing that they're talking about in the tags, because it's just like, it feels like, it's interesting because it's like it feels like it should be played in a church, but it feels like it's out of place in a church at the same time. Like big grandiose, like I feel like an organ should be playing behind this. I feel like I should be fucking hearing Phantom singing behind it. It's just like it's very much like building into something really big. Yeah. Yeah. And then of course it's building and it's building and it's building, and then you get that fucking go, and it's just like and it's like got the like muffled like radio filter over it, and it's just like okay. And
like I told you, like it's that iconic go works for any song, I think, enough so that it helped me with the technical difficulty before we started recording. Like the absence of it is like enough of an indicator that you know something is wrong. A good go, I think, really elevates a song. If it's placed properly and used tastefully, I think a good go can elevate a song. And it really works here. Yeah. Like it does that building that you've talked about, and then it just drops for a second. You get that, and then we're right back into it.
Yep, roller coaster, right back into it. Because it's interesting because it does that big crescendo. It drops out for the go, and then you're getting like more like traditional rock in the build up to the verse, right? And then it kind of slows down again for the verse. It's a big fucking roller coaster of a fucking song in a way that works really well for it, I think. Yeah,
like you feel it. This is a song that you feel.
Yeah, you definitely feel. So we get to verse 1, and the lines on verse 1 as it kind of slows down, it says, "To unexplain the unforgivable, drain all the blood, and give the kids a show. By streetlight, this dark night, a seance down below. There's things that I have done you never should ever know." And the way that the patter of that is really, "You never should ever know," which is like, if you just read it like that, it sounds, if you've never heard this song and you're kind of like waiting to do it with us, like, "You never should ever know" sounds bad to read like that. But the way that he sings it is like, but yeah, it's just like, looking at this does feel like, again, because we talked about how like in Dead it was death coming back to like be like, "You sure about that?" and like be real sassy bitch to the patient here. And then we kind of talked about how like we're kind of guiding now him through this like kind of twisted Ghost of Christmas Past, Present, Future thing. Right. And we're hitting, I think, here the past part with these two songs. Yeah. And I think we've got something about like unexplained, like the things that this person has done in their life.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a strange opener to a song. Like it's very visual and none of it is pleasant, but it's enough that it's so enticing that you just want to, like, the curiosity would grab you. Like, I don't necessarily think this is something you want to see on like a deep dark night while you're walking down the street. You would feel completely unnerved by this. Like it would be, but I'm not sure. Like, I see the thing down below where this is the patient reaches out to a former lover, conceding that without her, no one will remember him. But it's like, if this is where this is starting, this shit's dark.
Yeah. Well, like looking at, there's a lot of like wordplay and like things. Like if you look at like drain all the blood and give the kids a show.
Yeah.
So that line also, especially, it's like very evocative of vampirism.
Mm-hmm.
In a lot of ways, but also we're dealing with a dead person here, and what do they do at the morgue is when they embalm you is they drain your blood,
right?
So yeah,
like you would almost expect that the word vampire would be said in this song and not so much the next song. Like we're already trying to do a little bit of that here, but I get it.
Well, I almost wonder too if like it's kind of like a little bit of a weird callback too in some ways. So we can talk about that
next time.
Yeah. Because like we're also gonna we're also gonna find out later through this this album that like this is there's things I have done you should never know, all this other stuff, and like we do discover like as part of this journey through this person's life and everything and their death and things like that is like they might have done some fucked up things in the war. Yeah. You know, like there's like a whole story about like, you know, the what the war's done to him and like all this other stuff, and it's like, yeah, there's some fucked up shit going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said last time, not a very happy album.
No. It's not super happy. At all. But yeah, it definitely does feel like somebody talking, like trying to like make amends or like try their best to explain why they were the way they were to somebody that meant a lot to them, is what the first verse is giving me.
Yeah.
We get to the chorus after this, and this is when the guitars and stuff then pick back up and get a little bit heavier. And it's just, and without you is how I disappear and live my life alone forever now. And without you is how I disappear and live my life alone forever now. So it's just, it's a little loop there. And, this kind of reinforces, I think, the thought, reinforces like the thought about like how this is somebody who's just like, they don't necessarily like it does reek of somebody who like pretends they don't care about dying but does kind of have regrets and is like
sure.
So is talking to people, and it's just like, yeah, talking to like maybe like a former lover, or like you said, you right up here in the description, the patient reached out to a former lover, and just like in hopes that like we'll carry on, right? If we loop forward again, like hopefully this person will carry on, their will or their life or their memory or something like that. Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the other part of this is like the feeling that a lot of us have felt that have been in a long relationship for years, basically. That like, who am I without you?
Mm-hmm.
What am I without you? Do I stay the path of the person that I am now? Or do I just like divert to the path of just being an absolute piece of shit and doing questionable things just because I have this weird freedom, but nobody's there to stop me, and I'm not going to stop myself because now I have nothing to quote unquote live for. So like, fuck it. YOLO, baby.
Yeah, basically. Move on to verse 2, which then goes back down to that more quieter instrumentation. Who walks among the famous living dead, drowns all the boys and girls inside your bed, and if you could talk to me, tell me if it's so, that all the good girls go to heaven, well, heaven knows. God. Again, it's like, it's just very evocative. It's just like, it is very much like somebody that's like, this also feels like very aggressive.
Yes.
Here, like we've gotten to like who walks among the famous living dead, drowns all the boys and girls inside your bed. Which like does feel very accusatory in a lot of ways. So it's somebody who's like reaching out to somebody and like, you know, trying to explain themselves and then like lashing out because they feel like weird or stuck about it and like trying to like call attention to like the person's, you know, mistakes or things like that. It's very interesting.
I mean, this is the part of the argument that you're having where you feel like you're trying to find redemption or redeem a relationship with somebody, and then they say something negative in like a way to try and fix something where it's like, hey, you did this, let's kind of work on that part of you. And the person just takes it and flips it and just immediately lashes back out without any recognition of, hey, we can fix this. This is just, no, it's not me, it's you. It's like that, what was the sports video that was cycling the internet a couple of days ago or like last week, where it was the couple sitting there and the guy kind of like does this little face. I can't remember what game it was, maybe the Pacers. I'm not a sports person, but like he's going on and on this rant. And yeah, sports fans. And like she just kind of stops listening for a moment and she's like, what the fuck are you? She's like, that's you. That's you. What the fuck are you talking about? And he kind of does this little motion again. And it's just kind of like that thing. But there, that was cute. While here, this is like the exact opposite of what if this whole argument here between a couple just shifted to anger out of fucking nowhere. I'll find this video so you don't believe that I'm crazy, but you know.
Yeah, you sound like a psycho. I have no idea what the fuck you're
Hopefully
talking about. People
listening will remember 2 or 3 weeks ago from the time this podcast came out, a very stupid video.
This is actually interesting. So there's a line here for verse 2 with if you could talk to me, tell me if it's so lines. There's an annotation. It said these 4 lines replicate a conversation Bess Houdini may have had in seances she performed while trying to contact her dead husband. Although she performed these seances regularly, neither Bess nor Harry entirely believed in their legitimacy, which leads to the line, and if you could talk to me. In an interview on the song, Gerard Way mentions that his opinions on Bess Houdini's seances, saying that I was really inspired by that. He was this amazing escape artist, but he couldn't escape death. Yeah, that's from a Rolling Stone article, July 2005, that he did for the album.
Okay, I found it and I sent it to you.
I heard it ping through. But yeah, I've never seen this before in my life.
That's funny.
Just like looking at I'm not watching it, but just looking at the thumbnail, like I have not seen this at all. But
that's funny.
I'll put it in the show notes for people so they don't think that you're crazier than usual.
Yeah.
But I guess it's also like, I don't know, like I'm trying to like make heads or tails of this because it feels like a little aggressive. It also feels like, and if you could talk to me, tell me if it's so that all the good girls go to heaven.
Yeah.
Well, heaven knows. And it's like, it also does feel like somebody who's just like, well, you know, come find me when I'm dead, or like come talk to me when I'm dead, or some weird shit like that. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, because like even this can read with like a level of accusatoriness where it's like, no matter what I did, I know what I'm going to do, but you're such a negative. You're now the negative part of my life, but hey, you're going to go to heaven anyways. Meanwhile, I have to live with all the things that I've done, but you're a girl, you go to heaven. It kind of feels icky when you say it out loud, but like,
yeah, all and that's true. All girls do go to heaven. Sorry.
Yeah. Who's going to play with the dogs if not the girls?
That's true. It's true. We go to the chorus again. Then we go to the bridge.
Yeah.
I love the bridge.
Yes.
Because it's just like that high pitch. Can you hear me cry out to you? And it's just like and it kind of like it lifts and the instrumentation kind of builds out again. And then it kind of comes back in. You get the drums again, and then it just like builds and builds. And then the breakdown. Fuck, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's big.
This is another one that I fucking scream in the car when I'm by myself, because it's just like, it's so perfect. So you've got the bridge and it starts out, can you hear me cry out to you? Words I thought I'd choke on, figure out. I'm really not so with you anymore. I'm just a ghost, so I can't hurt you anymore. So I can't hurt you anymore. But he doesn't say it that mundanely. I can't hurt you anymore. With the guitar underneath it. So let's talk about the bridge. Because again, this is very much like that regret fueled person. It does seem like somebody that is just going through a big cycle of emotion, because you've got this first bridge where it's just like, I'm trying to explain myself, and there's just a bunch of stuff, like I'm the way that I am because of stuff that I just like, I can't, these unforgivable things, and you should never know about them, things like that. And confessing like, without you, I'm going to be gone. Nobody's going to care about me. Again, this person who does not seem to be well liked in life, that people are going to show up for just to keep up appearances and then never think about again. There's like the one person that's going to remember him. Yeah. And then getting that like accusatory, like almost like what we talked about, where it's almost this like, why me, not you? A little bit like it's like kind of like, you're the survivor, so I resent the fact that you don't have to die. And then it goes into this bridge where it's just like, if you could talk to me, and can you hear me cry out to you in the bridge? So they kind of tie back together like that with the whole seance thing. But it's just like, I'm just a ghost, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I can't talk to you. I can't hurt you anymore. And it's like this like guilt now coming in. Not only feeling the guilt, but then maybe even guilt tripping in some ways as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this very much feels like a person that's going through the, you can't fix me, I can't fix myself. I'd like you to fix me, but you can't fix me. And it's just like that Ouroboros of like just a person who really just cannot come to terms with who they are, what they've done, and nor can the person on the other side do the same, because they won't divulge the information that could help the person.
Won't let them. Yeah. A lot of ways, yeah. But, and again, and this is somebody who's dying, and so it's like you're fading day by day. It's just like you know, I'm really not so with you anymore, where it's just like you're still alive technically for a little while, but it's just like the more you lose your faculties, the less it's going to matter. So very like, very like interesting and depressing here, but
just a little bit.
But again, he hits that high note on "So I Can't Hurt You Anymore," and he holds that line as this guitar just heavily, and then the heavy like, and go, you want to see how far down, and it's just like, oh god. Just yelling and just like, and then he gets, as he goes, it's like yelling and like frantic, and it mimics and it mirrors like the type of conversation he's having throughout the song, right? Where it's just like frantic and panicked, and then it becomes more melodic and more into like the lucidness, which does also track with somebody who is like suffering from this terrible disease that is like affecting their mind and like everything, and like how they're flipping back. Because I've seen that with like family and stuff that have had cancer, where it's just like they have these really strong and like pretty solid like length of lucidness, where they know where they are, they know what's going on, they'll have the laugh conversations. I remember the last conversation I had with my uncle. He was one of those moments where he was just like, hey, I'm so proud of you, and tell me everything, and blah blah blah. And we were just having like a normal ass conversation, and then an hour later he was just completely like out of it. And so it's just this like it feels like it's this conversation is following that track. The breakdown is like this condensed moment of that thesis kind of condensed into one thing, and it fucking whips, dude.
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry to like have that very serious thing and then immediately talk about like it's a fucking banger of a breakdown.
Yeah, it is
crazy.
Like the one thing that they perfect on this album when they really, really want to sell it, it blows up and you get everything, and it becomes such a fucking moment. It's one of those things that like can catch you off guard and you don't even know what to expect. So the music just like you ascend.
It's just so fucking, it's crazy because like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like every single one of the songs on this album, I'm pretty sure has like that bombastic moment where it's just like, holy shit, where it kind of like it's like, and sometimes it's the entire fucking song. Sometimes it's like a specific moment, but it's like, God damn, this is insane. This is so theatrical and so like powerful, and it really draws your attention in.
Yeah.
But the breakdown goes, and now you want to see how far down I can sink. Let me go. Fuck.
Yeah.
And then it goes into the second part, which is so you can. Well, now so you can. I'm so far away from you. Well, now so you can. And it's just like, and the guitar is like, like it's just breaking down throughout the entire thing. And again, the first part is like this accusatory, it's like accusatory. You want to see how far down I can sink? You want to see how bad I can get? Yeah, fuck it. Like, it's just like very like combative and angry, and like the entire reason why she probably like left him and like all this other stuff. But then you've got this like let me go moment,
right?
And and it's one of those things too where it's just like it does feel like he repeats so you can, but doesn't like finish the thought.
No.
Where it's like he's just being so angry and combative. You want to see how far down I can sink. Let me go so you can move on. And I think he's struggling to say that because he doesn't necessarily want this person to move on. But it's like they have to, and he's trying to give them permission, but it's really hard. And like he interrupts the so you cans with like the I'm so far away from you, like I'm just trying to tell you, like please move on, but he just can't bring himself to say it. And it immediately loops back into the chorus as without you is how I disappear, pulls her back in where he just like he can't say it, he can't do it. He didn't have that moment of closure. He didn't give her that like it's okay, I'll be okay, like type of thing. And so it just this cycle kind of goes on until he dies.
Yep.
And the last chorus is good because it repeats, and without you is how I disappear. He changes, and without you is how I disappear. Whoa, and we get some whoa-ohs in there. Get some whoa-ohs in there, and without you is how I disappear, and without you forever now, and it fades out. Whew. I was having a hard time with this one, like as we were going through the verses and like really talking about it, because I was just like, my brain was having a hard time coming up with like the conceptualization for what it was. And I think towards like as we kept going, like I finally started getting like a thought process figured out about like the vibe of it, and I think I landed on something solid there. So. Yeah,
I think we've kind of nailed the piece of the puzzle there. I mean, even like in that breakdown, like you mentioned, like there's that accusatory part where it just becomes like a challenge.
Yeah,
of like if you really think you want me, you can also see how bad I can be, and I can show you how bad everything is. And I mean, it's just it's rough because it's one of those things where obviously this guy is just kind of reliving these moments or being taken back through these moments and still just can't actually come to terms with what the fuck this is, and has just resigned himself to, hey, I'm dead, I can't fix anything, and if I tried to fix this, and therein you would break too kind of deal. But this also doesn't seem like the kind of person that I really want to give that little bit of a redeeming arc, like the divulging of information that can help you help me and then you break instead. Like, I don't think this is a protection thing. I think this is just more of a, he's not protecting the other person from the information. He's withholding the information and using it as a way to keep them apart and still begging and saying, you know, without you.
Yeah. It's this person who very clearly is like treating death very flippantly. And is pretending to not be scared and pretending that they're fine with just being gone. Right. And we very clearly like demonstrated at the end of the end, like they don't, oh no, I'm not ready, I don't want to die, like that kind of vibe. I heard that even. Yeah. Somebody's doing some fuck shit in the background there. It's about to be a fucking
cat. I'm gonna go open the door. It's gonna be a fucking cat that just jumped into my towel cabinet.
Whoops. And then this song is like death is now taking them to their past and like some of their like regretful moments, and it's just like, oh, this person actually is like they really did have a lot of regrets, and this person is like their biggest one because, of course, like, sorry, every time Adam gets up, I get real distracted because he just does something weird. The way that he was just standing when the door like closed on him and fucking killed me. Y'all gotta be watching that YouTube video, man, because it's you're missing a dimension of this podcast by not listening to it.
I have confirmed the news. They are in the towel cabinet.
The cats have reached the towel cabinet. Emergency. Amaze. But yeah, so it's very clear. It's like, and it's very clear. It's important that like this was the first person that he's reliving the moment with, and it's like that's powerful. And again, it really does highlight like, oh, you talked to this person and you wanted to get some type of closure from it, but you just could not help yourself falling back into your cycle. And that's
and you know, some people just can't redeem themselves.
Yeah, great song though. God, just like
hell of a song.
Again, the bridge into the breakdown is like just, oh God, it's just so good. Yeah. It's just the perfect microcosm of the entire song, that part there. It's just like, yeah, it's just, ugh, man. God, ranking this fucking album is going to be so goddamn hard.
It's
holy shit.
I mean, the chills running through my body right now say it's going to be bad.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. Should we move on and talk about the Sharpest Lives?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say? Any wrap-up thoughts to say about How I Disappear?
No, I think the most fun thing about this song, especially with music that actually does seem to thematically do something, is where we can thrive, because it's just fun and we can actually just tear something apart. And you've torn shit apart and made it something else entirely that still makes fucking sense. So that's, I mean, that's the fun of these kind of songs.
Okay. Sorry, I made a face because we'll find out here. Let's then now move on to the Sharpest Lives, shall we?
Hell yeah.
The Sharpest Lives is the fourth song on the Black Parade, and it's the last song we're going to talk about this episode. So get hyped. We've got a little song bio here. The Sharpest Lives touches on living recklessly and not minding consequences. The title plays on the similar sound of the word knives and lives. A sharp life is an image that describes an extreme life spent in a wild manner, such as the protagonist is doing. So this is like this is going to be a general all-purpose fuck shit song, basically. Yeah. But we'll read the credits. Again, October 23rd, 2006. Producers My Chemical Romance and Rob Cavallo. I feel like I should probably be saying Rob Cavallo, but Rob Cavallo is so fun to say. Writers, Bob Breyer, Frank Iero, Ray Toro, Mikey Way, and Gerard Way. My Chemical Romance.
Guard.
I already forgot. Mastered at Sterling Sound, mixed at Resonate Music in Burbank, label Reprise Records. Background vocals, Frank Iero and Ray Toro, rhythm guitar, Frank Iero, percussion, Bob Breyer, bass guitar, Mikey Way, lead vocals, Guard Way, songs that interpolate the Sharpest Lives, The Darkest Minds by Quentin Lovejoy is interpolating a lot of these fucking, do I know who Quentin Lovejoy is? Oh, this is a song about Minecraft. Well, the game's pretty packed full of danger and foes. If you dig underground, bring a sword or a bow. Because I spent the night crafting a stick and a coal 64 to a stack, but they don't ever last when I leave. Oh, this is incredible.
Damn.
Down below, something's off with the flow. Normally need a pick, but for this need a hoe. As I break through the sparkles of blue in the skull, I discover the caverns are hiding a magical land. Lately I've been wearing leather head to toe. So why don't I steal these enchanted diamond clothes? Give me a block for the sense. I can't do this anymore. This is incredible.
Meanwhile, Minecraft just plays in the back.
Yep. Anyway. Sharpest Lives was covered by Plainview and State Champs. We knew about State Champs from the Rock Sound album. Translated into Russian, Espanol, Spanish, and Portuguese. Thank you.
Portuguese. Tags are rock, alternative, gothic rock. It's back. Rock opera, hard rock, concept album, USA, in English, emo pop, pop punk, post-hardcore, emo, alternative.
Alternative what?
Rock.
There you go. Looking at these comments, genius, man. The first comment I have here is 10 years ago by a commenter that went by the name of Panic _@_the_in_reverse_as_killjoys_fall_out.
That's too much.
Panic at the universe is Killjoy's Fallout. That sucks. They say, I love this song for some unknown reason, probably because it's MCR.
Oh, well.
I love the energy it gives you.
That's fair.
Okay. This is 6 years ago. Okay, no offense. Hold on, I need to bring the mic for this one. Okay, no offense. But listening to The Sharpest Lives makes me feel like I'm the protagonist of an epic homoerotic apocalyptic battle montage, narrowly escaping death amidst a barrage of grenades while dodging rogue soldiers and shards of shattered shrapnel to rescue my gay lover from certain peril in the center of a dusty desert metropolis turned war zone. Violent winds whipping my hair into my face as distant explosions burn the twilight horizon a fiery blood orange.
What the fuck? I don't think some people should have the ability to type.
Yeah.
I mean, it was beautiful. It was something. But oh my.
Mm-hmm. And then this one here. Is anyone going to talk about the moaning? No, we'll talk about the moaning. Don't you worry, ex Leah Colley X. We're gonna talk about the moaning.
Yeah. We might be years late, but we got there.
We got there 6 years later. Again, I really, really like this fucking song. And I love how it starts. I love how it starts. That like the repetitive, like that dun 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 dun, that synth that plays. It's just like, and it's just like this undercurrent that's covering the first verse. And halfway through the verse, like you get like the drums and the more like operatic, like theatrical lines. I just love that this is the only undercurrent for the first bit of the song. I love how it also ends the song, but I love how this is kind of the first undercurrent for how the song starts. And then I love how sinister Guard's voice is during this part.
Yeah.
I'm making it a thing. Guardway.
Yeah, this is deep dark Guard.
Yeah. Deep dark Guard. Because it rained like and it pours, and it's like very like ugh. But it goes, well, it rains and it pours when you're out on your own. If I crash on the couch, can I sleep in my clothes? Because I spent the night dancing. I'm drunk, I suppose. If it looks like I'm laughing, I'm really just asking to leave. This alone, you're in time for the show. You're the one that I need. I'm the one that you loathe. You can watch me corrode like a beast in repose. Because I love all the poison away with the boys in the band. It's... oh my God.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's interesting because it's like, we talk a lot about how like Ryan Ross used a lot of like flowery language and prose in his songs. And this is very similar, except it's extremely dark. Like,
yes.
Watch me corrode like a beast in repose.
Yeah. This isn't a guy who sounds like he likes to party.
No.
This is like somebody, the party takes over him.
Yeah. This is somebody that's like constantly low on spoons, but feels like they need to fucking rip it anyway. And does and feels miserable about it. Like, are you laughing at low on spoons? Okay. Thank you. I will read this because I love when there's quotes. So I love reading the Genius annotations when there's quotes from the artist.
Band.
This verse, so this is for the first 4 lines. When it rains, it rains and it pours. This verse sums up the majority of the song. The protagonist's life has fallen quite out of his grasp, and it's only going downhill from here. Life's no fun when you're alone, and he has no place to go. The talk of drinking refers to the later bender he's on and admits to being a bit wasted. The verse concludes with the protagonist admitting that even if the alcohol makes him look happy, he is not. Guard mentioned having having episode like this, saying, I've always had a problem with drinking and mixing pills, and it started to get the best of me. I was strung out, hungover, and really desperate. I had tons of pills on me and lots of liquor. And that was from... I don't think the article is there anymore, but there was the Georgia Strait, which is, I feel like, is a local like culture thing, probably in Atlanta or something. But yeah. So yeah, definitely somebody who like has a really unhealthy relationship with partying and with drinking and with just being out. Doesn't like it, does it anyway.
Right.
Needs to crash on couches. I think based on the ask, if I crash on the couch, can I sleep in my clothes? Feels like they're used to, stuff like, you know what I mean? Like not savory things happening if they have to crash on a couch and like all this other stuff.
Right.
So, yeah. Then we move on to the next part of it where it's this alone, you're in time for the show. You're the one that I need. I'm the one that you loathe. So now talking to this person. And again, like, I think this is also referring back to the person from How I Disappear,
Yeah.
You're the one that I need. I'm the one that you loathe. So it's this like big love-hate thing that has been probably a lot of damaged goods that have happened in that relationship. And again, it's like this alone, you're in time for the show. It's obvious like he considers it a fucking joke, and it's just like everybody's here to watch me fucking spiral. You ready? And then kind of talking to this person. And again, you can watch me corrode like a beast in repose because I love all the poison. Away with the boys in the band.
Like you could also see this, and I don't recall MCR ever being a hated band or one maybe that didn't pay their dues in the same way that Panic at the Disco did. But like this could also be a part of the artist speaking to the listeners, where it's just you see me break down every night on stage, and while you might love this, you also might hate. You might hate a part of what you see because you hate of what it's doing to me kind of way, the watch me corrode kind of stuff. But like, this is the shit that gets me going. So I've got to keep doing it.
Well, and the other thing too is that like, do you know what repose means? Yeah. It's like a state for the listeners out there. It's like a state of like resting or sleeping. And so it does feel like, you can like watch me waste away basically.
Right.
And cause I love all the poison feels very sarcastic. And it's like you said, it's like you're pushing the people that are closest to you away from you because you're choosing to indulge in this this insane behavior. And then of course I've really been on a bender and it shows. So why don't you blow me a kiss before she goes? That delay is so fucking intentional. It's just like that's like it's so perfect. And I think this one's pretty straightforward. It's very direct. It's very direct on like, what it's trying to say here. It's just like, again, talking about the bender that he's on and like reflecting on like his behavior and stuff. Like, I'm on a bender, man. It shows. Being like really crude. Why don't you blow me?
Yes.
A kiss before she goes. So
yeah. This is what happens when you have the sarcastic asshole of the group turn angry. This is kind of what you get.
Yeah. We have the chorus. And you've got like the guitar. Like the guitar almost feels like it's like teetering on the edge with him too. Because there's like a thing there's like a bit that gets played. It's like, so when he's singing the "Why Don't You Blow Me a Kiss," when he gets to a kiss, the guitar is like there's that like before it feels like it's like wobbling on the edge of like falling into the chorus, and then it does at the same time, and like and it like fades out at the same time he does, and then you get like the drums and like the guitars all coming in really heavy with the chorus. Oh.
It's all great. It's all.
Oh, okay. I thought like something happened on the recording. I was like,
no,
hello?
I think I also did like accidentally clicked the mute button at the same time I wanted to start the sentence.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's something that you would do.
Yes.
So you get here and you've got the chorus, which is, give me a shot to remember, and you can take all the pain away from me. Your kiss and I will surrender. The sharpest lives are the deadliest to lead. A light to burn all the empires. So bright the sun is ashamed to rise and be in love with all of these vampires. So you can leave like the sane abandon me. Which is like, woof, God.
Yeah.
And again, it's like, it's also too, it's like in that context, like a shot to remember is also like a double meaning here too, where it's just like, obviously, you take a shot, and
then you lead back to the gun from dead. Like, yeah.
And you can take all the pain away from me. So he's drinking away the alcohol, but it's just like he's now in so much pain with the disease that it's just like, just fucking killing me, man. Just take me out. Your kiss and I will surrender. And again, so this is, and again, talking to this person that he has, this complicated relationship with, but also like the kiss of death.
Yep.
Like this thing, and it's like this double, like this like twisted double entendre, like swimming all the way down. The sharpest lives are the deadliest to lead, which is, a tie back to everything. A light to burn all the empires, which is like you know, the light that shines twice as bright burns half as long type of thing. Just
Right.
fucking ride
Yeah.
it till it burns out. So and again, so bright that the sun is ashamed to rise and be, which is just like, God damn, this dude this is some self-destruction, because that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's some insane self-destruction. In love with all of these vampires, so you can leave like the sane abandon me, which then seems to be like, because of this self-destructive behavior, he is now falling in with like these, you know, bloodsuckers, these like not good people, and all of these people that like retain their sanity and like don't want to see him do this to himself, have left him and be like, wash their hands of him, just like, you fucking do you, bro, like we're done. And he's now like drunk and calling out this person. It's just like, you leave too. Like, you can leave too. Fuck you.
You always leave.
You always leave. Everybody always leaves, and you're gonna leave me too, and blah blah blah. And like the poor me pity party type of thing.
It's a crash out song.
Yeah, big time crash out song. Sorry, I'm trying to find the part in the song here. Yeah, sorry, I was making faces. Here's where we get the moans, because you get that like the dun 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 again, and then there's this. I am just gonna play it right now, because like we got the moans.
There's a place in the dark where the animals.
That's kind of fun, huh?
Yeah, it's a choice.
Yeah. And it becomes this like interesting thing in verse 2, where it's kind of shifted tone a little bit. So there's a place in the dark where the animals go. You can take off your skin in the cannibal glow. Juliet loves the beat and the lust it commands. Drop the dagger and lather the blood on your hands, Romeo. Dark. Dark. And I don't know, it just feels like it just feels like this feels like what we've heard so far is the external presentation of like what this lifestyle is. This feels like the internal darkness.
Yeah.
This is the beast in repose and how he's feeling about it inside. Where it's like I feel like an animal, and it's dark, and you can just fucking lose your goddamn mind, and everybody is like reveling, and like Cannibal Glow is such like an intense visual.
Yeah.
And it's like everything is fucking crazy. It's just Just like
is this the black magic on Mulholland Drive?
Could be.
Is that what this is? Okay.
Could be.
It's like insane. This looks like the party from the beginning of Blade.
Yeah, that's 100%
that's what this
the
is.
vibe. That's 100% the vibe. Yeah. But yeah, so you get that part there, and then the call out to the Romeo and Juliet thing is really interesting, where it's like Juliet loves the beat and the lust it commands. So now there is this person that he's met or what have you that is like falling victim to this life, and maybe she's been brought into it by this person. Drop the dagger and lather the blood on your hands, Romeo, is such interesting thing, because like in Romeo and Juliet, like Romeo is indirectly responsible for Juliet being dead. And so one would assume, one would think to tell him he has blood on his hands because she's dead because of him, and you know, however valid or invalid that is, however you see Romeo and Juliet. But the idea here, drop the dagger and lather the blood on your hands. So instead of fucking beating yourself up over it and killing yourself over it like he did, fucking revel in it.
Yes.
You've got blood on your hands already, just fucking coat those bitches and just, you know, which is like really fucking dark as well. And so it's like, it's a really dark song. And it was like, I can see why this person was not well liked and why the people are going to his funeral out of obligation. Right. But But like, it was one of those like, oh, it was inevitable. We'll move on. You know.
Yep. I mean, it also like can oddly read in like a groupie situation where, you know, like some artists will prey on, I don't mean prey as in like a young thing. I don't want to go down that route, but like prey as in just like this girl, she's there at our concert every night. And then finally like all the drugs and the drinking and all of that kick in, and you see this person every time and you're like, well, what if we entertain the groupie? And then you just turn into like that purest, darkest part of what fame is, and you just play up like the assholeness and then ruin said groupie, and they just walk away and never come back. Like you mark the band off the list and say, not those guys.
Just moving on to the next city. They don't care, you know.
Yeah.
You have to suffer with the consequences. Like, it's very much like that too. And again, like the Away with the Boys in the band, like this is clearly somebody who is in a band, fronting a band, who is performing for these types of people. So yeah, I think that's a really good read on it. You get the pre-chorus again. Why don't you blow me a kiss before she goes? Chorus again. And then you get the cough is fucking killing me right now. Then you get the interlude, which is just another fucking killer guitar solo.
Yeah.
The drums are banging in the background. And it's just like the guitar solo, this fucking band, man, like the shreddiest fucking guitars.
Yeah.
This side of fucking emo music, dude. It's fucking insane. So big time.
And then you have like the chorus in the back.
Yeah.
Like just. Yeah.
It's just like really filling in those gaps. It's just like
wild.
And it just like builds and builds up until it drops back into the chorus. And I love kind of like how he twists some of his words where he goes, I like the part where I like to burn all the empires, where he sings it. I love when they sing part of like a song like that's been established a little differently. Like it's really killer, honestly. So he does that a couple times in the last chorus. It gets to the end. You can leave like the saying abandon me, and you get some oohs here. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh. Like, you know, I'm singing it real fast, but you know what I'm talking about. And at the end, it goes the oh, dun, 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 and it loops back to how it started. Dun, 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 dun. And it cuts
love
off.
a fade out.
Yeah, I love a fade out. I love a callback and I love a fade out. And this was both.
Yep.
Ooh. And then it fades out. And the most iconic, and then you hear the most iconic G chord in the world is the next thing you hear. We're not here to talk about that yet, though. We're gonna build. We're gonna let that build. So that was the Sharpest Lives. Another really fucking great song. Guitar solo, the fucking the moans, the why don't you blow me, iconic. Lots of really. I'm sorry, a kiss before she goes. Let me be clear. Yeah. Again, I don't have a lot of notes. I don't have any notes really. Great. Fucking song.
Yeah, it all feels great while it feels bad. Like that's such a nasty fucking song, but shit, is it cool as hell to listen
to. Yeah. So we've done it. We've done How I Disappear. We've done Sharpest Lives. And again, next week, we are going to be talking about Welcome to the Black Parade, which feels insane. But we're here. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be the next two are gonna be independent episodes. So no double ups. We're just gonna spend the next two talking about those songs entirely. So it's those
songs.
Yeah. So it's gonna be really, really good.
Hell yeah.
But I think that's it for this one. Adam, do you have any final remarks about Sharpest Lives before we move on to our next section?
No. I think again, like we found a good pair of songs to kind of throw together. I mean, you've got one that's a bad dude, and you got the other one that's a bad dude. So What do bad dudes do? They save the fucking president.
I was going to say, are you bad enough, dude, to rescue the president? Not right now, I'm not.
Not no mo. No thank you on this one. He can go.
Number one, would not rescue the president right now. Number two, not a dude.
I am. I'm just not a bad enough one. And I'm not a bad enough one in the context that you would need to be to want to rescue this president.
Yeah. There's a bad dude and there's a bad dude.
There's a bad dude.
Yeah. And Adam's technically neither one.
No. Just an asshole that talks to a microphone every week.
Very true. Multiple times, weirdly. Just like me.
Yeah. Strange.
I'm not an asshole though, I'm hot. Shall we go to the sound system?
Let's fucking go.
What? One beer? Two beers? What? Three beers? What? Yeah.
Soundsystem gonna bring me back alright. More things that I can't even know.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We made it to the sound system after that ludicrous display just then. And I believe it is my turn to go first on.
It is. It's you.
On this one. And I said that my song is Drop Dead by Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Now, this is not an old Olivia Rodrigo song. No. This is a new Olivia Rodrigo song.
Oof.
Because very recently, she announced that the album You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love is going to be coming out on June 12th, 2026, which I'm extremely excited about. And she announced it with this video of her like swinging on a swing, and it's like old footage. That's what the cover of the album is too, is swinging on a swing. But very recently she dropped the first single, Drop Dead. And God, is it really good? My girl is back. Can I tell you? She's back, baby.
This song is 5 days old. God damn.
Yeah, it is the new hotness right now. And I love it. It's like, again, it's that Olivia Rodrigo that you love. It's very much like, I know that the bar closes at 11, but I hope you never finish the beer. We know all the words to Just Like Heaven, and I know why he wrote them. And like, it's just like very like this, like poetic, like sad girl music, which is like my entire shit. But I love it because it's very synthy. It's like, it starts off with like this, like really like powerful, like pops, like not powerful, like low key, like pop synth.
Yeah. I'm listening to it now. It's got a vibe.
Yeah, and it kind of like continues into that vibe. It doesn't feel like, it feels very 80s in a lot of ways. It feels like very like, yeah, like it feels like, and the way, and I will also say too, like the way that she kind of like sings some of the parts of the songs does feel like like a little bit Chappell Roan in some ways too. There's like the way that she like overlaps the words and sings it really fast. It does sound like Chappell Roan a little bit, which I'm not upset about either. So it's like it's really good. I love Olivia Rodrigo. I cannot wait for this fucking album. I hope she drops more singles. I will do my best to resist if another
Soundsystem them all.
Yeah, just like every time she drops a single, making it my sound system, I will try my best to resist. But I think it was remiss of me to not do this one because it is in fact the first Olivia Rodrigo single in a very long time, and it's an occasion worth celebrating. I can't wait for this fucking album, man. June is almost here. And I'm just gonna be a 13 song album. We don't know the names of any of the songs except for Drop Dead, and I really want to hear this album. Bad.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, you don't need my permission anyways, but like on Gamers Addies, whenever we do our intros, our WWE-esque intros where we need an intro song, I pissed Elliot off because I just basically did half of Breach really week, like episode after episode. So, I'm not going to fight you if you do this here.
That's fair. It's about diversity.
Yeah.
And like talking about music that we love and stuff like that. I do have a challenge for you because your song is a Rush song. Nothing wrong with that. Love Rush. Rush
Absolutely
is great.
not.
But. It's another older song.
Oh, yeah.
And my challenge for you is for your sound system next week to be a song that was released at least in 2025.
Well, I think I've also I've been reminded by you last week that these platforms do that thing where it's just like, hey, here's shit that you vibe with.
Oh yeah, like
here's some new shit. So like, yeah,
yeah.
And I used to do that a lot. Like, and then I just got heavy into listening to podcasts more than just music. So I'm gonna have to rely on that. So yeah,
again, I'm not saying. And again, I'm not saying because like I've done some old stuff too. I've got some fucking some older stuff. I've got some Lumineers in there, like all this other stuff. But like I think yours have the newest song. I'm looking at this list. The newest song you have on this playlist is "We Come Running" by Youngblood Hawk.
Hell yeah!
So I think your challenge for next week is to come up with a sound system that was released within the last like year and a half, if you can manage that.
Oh man. Because I don't even pass like the 20-year rule with this one anymore.
I know, yeah. So
That's
it's tough.
Funny.
It's tough, but we gotta.
I'm here for the old people.
Yeah, well, for this week, you do have what song? What you said it was a song, but it's
Limelight by Rush.
Limelight by Rush. That's a great song. Tell me about Limelight by Rush. Why is that your sound system this week?
Well, it was actually chosen, unlike the last couple of episodes, it was chosen before I even put this shirt on. And for the record, I put this shirt on when I got home. So, I've got like a 30-minute, if that, window sometimes before we record. Mm-hmm. So I actually did think of this one well ahead of time. And by well ahead of time, I mean like yesterday. I think Rush is cool as shit. And I know that's not like an out there statement. But if you have not listened to Rush, please listen to some Rush. Listen to Rush past Tom Sawyer. Yeah. If you ever read Ready Player One, didn't watch the movie, if you read Ready Player One, you'll also learn how cool Rush is because Rush is a big influence on the book. It really pisses me off that the only trailer that they did for that had a Rush song was Tom Sawyer. And I'm like, it's fine.
And it's like the one that people like, you know what I mean? That people do know. So it's like, of course, but yeah, like branch out a little bit. I tell you what, I just lost my thought. You continue. It's your sound system. I'll remember what I was going to say.
No, you're good. I think Limelight is kind of something that we don't actually get to talk about on this podcast, where it's like, it does not take being famous such a negative. It's just like being famous does have connotations, and you are stuck in the limelight all your life after you're a performer. But it never takes like the shift that we've discussed on this podcast, where it's like, it's all negative, it ruined my life, it could ruin your life, kind of thing. It's just like, I don't know, like it's a cool song about being famous while being. Like, at this point, Rush was big. And I mean, Geddy Lee's voice is also fucking something that is just a miracle to the fucking planet, really. Like, there is not a part of this song that should not be heard by more people, right? Like, it's impressive. I think if you want what would now be classic rock ranked, I would put Limelight like in the top 5 without question. It is so damn good. It's got a distinct sound.
Really fucking good. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I know that for a lot of people of our generation, like the introduction, it was mine. So I can't even say a lot of people, like it was also mine. A lot of people's introduction to Rush was Tom Sawyer through Rock Band or Guitar Hero. Like I get that, but do what those games were meant to do, and then listen to that song, sing that song, play your plastic drums, and then go find more music by that band.
Yeah, because Limelight was on the same album that Tom Sawyer was on. So number one, like I highly recommend listening to Moving Pictures if you're going to get into Rush, because you get Tom Sawyer in there, but the Limelight's also in there. YYZ is on there. Like it's a really good album.
Right.
They just this year released a remaster of Grace Under Pressure that came out in March.
Shit.
So listen to that. Grace Under Pressure is also a really good album. Something a little bit different, I also recommend 2112. 2112 is really, really cool. It's like this like rock odyssey album thing. And it's like, if you like those like really theatrical, it came out in 76. The first song is 20 minutes. It's like a whole like overture fucking like opera, like rock opera thing. Like it's really good. So listen to 2112 for sure. That's another good one. But yeah, Moving Pictures is a really like easy one to get into. It has Tom Sawyer and it's got Limelight on it, but definitely give Rush a shot. Rush is really fucking good.
For sure.
But yeah, Limelight though, great fucking pick.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, my wife's misheard lyric, instead of Fish Islands is Fish Island, so that's always pleasant to remember as well. You live in a fish island, I guess. When you're famous, so. Yeah, but your challenge, which isn't hard to do, probably, I assume, for people that listen to music, is accepted.
Cool. That's good.
I know I sound begrudged by this, but I am not. I will find things.
Well, looks like you're the beleaguered one now.
Doesn't mean that I'm going to be coming in with two of them when we have to stack episodes. I do need a little bit of I do need a little bit of something.
I did forget about that. I do think you should try.
Oh yeah, no, I'll try.
Here's what I think. I think for next week's episode, I'll even extend it out a little bit. Next week's episode can be as far back as 2024. The week after that needs to be from 2026.
Yeah.
Does it sound okay?
Shit. Yep. We'll see.
All right.
Look, if I'm not trying hard, I'm going to find two from 2026.
Listen, man, I think next week's can be from 2026, but I'm giving you that cushion in case you want to look back a little ways. So that is your rules, 2024 through 2026. But the week after next has to be from this year.
Looking at the screen here, I just found my song.
Good man.
I found one of them.
Yeah. This is also probably a good time because during this recording, Lotus also responded to their crazy person email with a link, and it makes sense to talk about it here because it was about my sound system from last week. They shared an article about Ryan with two N's, Ryan Ross, from Baby Step Magazine, and says, Ryan Ross is from New Jersey. I'm fucking dying. That's so funny. Language.
Such language.
Yeah. We're informing the masses of Ryan Ross.
Yes.
What do you think about this? I think this could be a fun extra little bit of social media presence.
Yep.
I think it could be fun to do like a sound system post. So we have our episode release.
Yeah.
And we do the episode announcement, and then like maybe a day or two later we do another post this was the sound system for this week. Check these songs out, and then do that.
I can dig it.
I think that would be fun. I'll do that. Yep. I'll do that if you will have seen this happen already, but it's being discussed live on this episode. So you've watched a plan come to fruition.
Future Lilli from the past.
Yeah, future Lilli has planned something for past Lilli to do. Here's something they don't tell you when you transition. When you start taking HRT, you become a time traveler, and I didn't know about that. So pretty cool bonus. Damn,
that's a hell of a skill.
Pretty great. I wish I would have known about it.
Why are more people doing this?
I don't fucking know. I wish I would have known about it before I lost my job, because Yikes.
What a time.
Anyway, that's the end of the podcast. Again, we apologize for having to stack the stack, but again, just as a reminder, next week and the week after are going to be recorded on the same day, and they're going to be recorded before this episode comes out. So we're going to have to figure, like, you're going to have a little bit of a delay before you hear various thoughts. But again, I will have, by the time you've heard this, you will have also heard the emergency broadcast that we're going to record, saying like, hey, here's a reminder, and I'll post about it on Instagram. So don't worry about it. I hope you got your stuff in. If not, that's okay. We'll read it soon anyway. But yeah, it's been a good one. It's been another banger of an episode, I think.
Yes.
At the discopod@gmail.com. At the discopod@gmail.com to email us. Sad Kids Record Society on Instagram. Check out Sad Kids Record Society on YouTube. All of those links, including links to our social medias, are going to be in the show notes of the episode, wherever you listen to it. Find us. Find us. Neon lights. What else, Adam? What do we got to do? We got to get out of here, don't we? We got to get the fuck out of here. You got something to say? You forgot, didn't you? Adam forgot the outro. Adam forgot the outro.
This motherfucking session of hold on. I'm not even going to try and commit to that.
Thank you.
I declare this meeting of the Sad Kids Record Society closed. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Did I listen to pop music because I was miserable? Or was I miserable because I listened to pop music?